Billionaires are betting on anti-aging research, but can aging really be cured? Willing to be immortal? Want to look as young as Brad Pitt or Dua Lipa even at your 70? You're at the right place then. Billionaires all over the world are also highly interested in this pursuit. But can aging really be cured? And why are billionaires so much excited about it? Well, today we are going to discuss why billionaires are betting on anti-aging research and also if it's possible to cure aging. Hello tech nerds, welcome back to AI Future Life, a versatile YouTube channel where we bring the latest updates on stock, science, finance, artificial intelligence and many more important things. Before we proceed to our topic, subscribe to our channel and keep following us by clicking the bell icon. So without further delay, let's get straight into the subject. Jeff Bezos, the founder of Amazon, is attempting to be immortal. But is it even possible? Jeff Bezos says yes. Bezos is funding a startup that aims to reverse the effects of aging. Scientists believe it is actually possible. They're attempting to delve into our genetic structure and the genetic code that allows us to age gracefully. Scientists are attempting to refocus the medical community's attention away from maximizing lifespans and toward maximizing health spans, the period of our lives during which we are free of disease. To do so, we must attack the root cause of almost all bodily defects, aging itself. The science of aging has advanced dramatically in recent years, with human trials set to begin soon. Let's take a look at 3 examples of breakthroughs that could help people right now. Senescence cells are one example. Because of chromosomes, each time one of your cells divide, and it has an expiration date, they lose a small amount of DNA in the process. This has the potential to be disastrous. To defend ourselves, we have telomerase, which are long lengths of DNA that act like the stiff portions at the end of our chromosomes. They resemble shoelaces, but each cell division causes them to decrease. In some of the cells, the telomerase are lost after several divisions, and the cell becomes a zombie. Senescence cells, on the other hand, stay around until they're no longer useful. The older you become, the more active they become. They are surrounded by tissue and have been related to a variety of disorders associated with aging, such as diabetes and renal failure. But what if you could eliminate them? Scientists genetically modified mice to allow them to selectively eliminate their senescence cells. Older mice without senescence cells were more active, had healthier hearts and kidneys, and were less likely to develop cancer. They lived up to 30% longer and were in better condition than regular mice. We need to find another means to get rid of our senescence cells, now that we can genetically edit all of the cells in the human body. But how can we kill them without harming healthy cells? When a cell in the body is injured, it performs a programmed cell suicide. Senescent cells, on the other hand, do not. They don't create enough of a protein that notifies them when it's time to die. As a result, the experimental mice were given an injection of this protein in late 2016. It eliminated 80% of their senescence cells while causing minimal damage to healthy cells. The mice who were given the treatment improved their overall health and even grew back hair that had been gone. As a result, several new firms are exploring senescence cell treatments, with the first few studies set to begin soon. NAD+ is the next thing to consider. Cells are designed to last hundreds of millions of years, with structures, machinery, signals, and catalysts that allow reactions to occur. All of these components must be destroyed, cleaned, and rebuilt regularly. As we age, this process becomes less effective, and components crumble, cluster together, or get removed more slowly or in smaller quantities than it is supposed to. NAD+, a coenzyme, is one of these components that helps to take care of ourselves. We only have it roughly as half as much in our bodies at 50 as we did at 20. Low levels of this have been related to everything from skin cancer to Alzheimer's disease, cardiovascular disease, and multiple sclerosis. However, NAD+ is unable to enter cells. As a result, we won't be able to buy it as a pill. Multiple mouse studies in 2016 revealed the progression of skin, brain, and muscle stem cell manipulation. They were revitalized, had a better ability to repair their DNA, and lived significantly longer. This piqued even Meta's interest, as the company is looking for a means to reduce the DNA damage caused by cosmic radiation on Mars' mission. Human trials are already underway, although it is too early to determine whether this would improve our health span or even that of most people. But NAD+ is a genuine contender and could become the first human anti-aging medication. Last but not least, there are stem cells. Stem cells are similar to cell blueprints that sit in various locations throughout the body and replicate themselves to produce a continual stream of new, young cells. However, as we age, they deteriorate, and as a result, we deteriorate and human bodies break. Scientists discovered that as the stem cells in mice's brains died, the mice began to acquire illness. So scientists extracted stem cells from the baby mice's brains and put them into the brains of middle-aged mice, specifically in the hypothalamus, which regulates a variety of biological functions. Older brain cells were rejuvenated by fresh stem cells, secreting microRNAs that govern their metabolism. After 4 months, the mice's brains and muscles performed better than untreated mice, and they lived 10% longer on average. In another experiment, stem cells were extracted from mouse embryos and put straight into the hearts of older animals. As a result, they were able to exercise for 20% longer, and strangely enough, their hair grew back faster. All of this indicates that there is no perfect solution for anti-aging. It necessitates a diverse set of treatments. We can destroy senescence cells to clear out the garbage and replace them with fresh, new stem cells, all while utilizing medication to regulate the metabolism of the other cells. After all, these studies were done on mice, so this viewpoint comes with a huge disclaimer. There's no assurance that the same therapies will work on us in the same way, but they are proof of concept. We've only touched on a small portion of the current research and merely scraped the surface of these concepts. However, the science of health span extension is quickly expanding, with promising results. Scientists are attempting to discover the source of eternal youth. All of this now necessitates top-tier talent as well as a massive infusion of cash to fund research and create billionaires. They're super excited to fund as long as it means they have a chance to stay alive and wealthy for a little longer. Yuri Milner is one of the major personalities in this phenomenon. He is a billionaire who was born in Russia. Milner has founded the startup Untitled Labs. The goal is to explore biological programming, or to put it in another way, to discover new ways to live longer. This is the company in which Bezos has invested. The two billionaires intend to hire the top scientists in the world using their financial might. The aim is to pay them well and allow them the freedom to make anti-aging a reality in any way they see fit. Juan Carlos Belmont is said to be one of the scientists joining the lab. He is a biologist from Spain. He gained recognition in the past for combining human and monkey embryos. This man is a great believer in the concept of anti-aging. Shinya Yamanaka, the 2012 Nobel laureate in medicine, will also be working in the lab. He was awarded the Nobel Prize for his discovery of reprogramming. A mature cell can revert to an immature condition, according to this Japanese expert. Is it possible for a complete human body to do the same? Has the reverse aging experiment ever been done on humans? To the second question, the answer is no. Reverse aging has been attempted on mice, and it was done by none other than Belmont. Some of the animals he tested lived 30% longer, while others developed deadly tumors. Humans, on the other hand, cannot risk tumors. Scientists are now faced with the task of restoring a person's youth without killing him. This challenge has attracted a large number of companies, at least 5 to 8. You've probably heard of Larry Page. He is a Google co-founder. He also owns and operates a corporation that specializes in extending people's lives. Calico Labs is the name of the company. The business concept remains the same: top talent and a large sum of money. Is Page able to turn back the hands of time? Not yet, but it could only be a matter of time before one corporation cracks the code and the rest follows suit. It's similar to space travel, in a way. Billionaires are also relying on science in the field of anti-aging. What exactly does research necessitate? A strong concept, a talent pool, a high demand and adequate funding. To give you an idea, Altos has founded approximately $270 million, whereas Google spent $1 billion on Calico Labs. Larry Ellison, the co-founder of Oracle, spent more than $250 million on anti-aging research. However, some experts believe that, even with all of this money, age reversal may not be viable. At least, not yet. It's still too early, they say, to put this theory into practice. What about morality? Let's put science aside for the time being. Is it ethical to play with nature's laws? Will we be able to survive if we all started living longer lives? Do we have the resources to feed such a large number of people? Is there enough room for every living soul? We haven't given much thought to immortality debates. Will it be fair if the wealthy live indefinitely because they can afford to buy longer lives, while the poor struggle to obtain even basic medicines? Immortality, you see, is a Frankenstein's monster. People can live longer if they eat well, get good healthcare, and get vaccinated, according to science. Cosmetic operations can give you a wrinkle-free skin and a larger cheek. What else do people desire? Humans are greedy and frighteningly ambitious species that will accept nothing less than immortality. There appear to be those who feel that death will one day be a thing of the past. People are signing up to have their bodies preserved till then in the hopes of being resurrected one day with the help of technology. Cryogenics is the preservation technique. You've probably heard of it. Some folks spend upwards of $20,000 on each body's preservation. Then there's Jeff Bezos, who is investing his whole fortune in technologies that were unimaginable merely a few decades ago. Staving off deaths is a thing that you have to strive for, Bezos said as he signed out as Amazon CEO. He was paraphrasing biologist Richard Dawkins. In retrospect, we can see that he hinted at his future endeavors, which will be about mortality. So that's it for today. Please share your opinions on this topic in the comments box. Also, subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon to be notified whenever we upload a new video to our channel. See you soon. Until then, peace.